Hey everybody, check out this amazing weather we've been having. Where has it just come from after we've had to send in Noah's Ark? Stunning. So I've been thinking a lot about emotional showing up for yourself emotionally and emotional consistency and really being accountable for yourself emotionally. So how often people tend to not be accountable for themselves emotionally because of lots of reasons, to be fair, but where we're not showing up and saying what we're really thinking, we're not really showing up and saying what we're really feeling. And emotional accountability is like a very healthy protective mechanism where you're standing up for yourself, you're protecting your well-being, you're protecting your self-respect, you're protecting your self-worth and self-love. So emotional accountability is where you're being honest about situations where maybe it doesn't feel good, or you don't feel emotionally safe, or you don't feel validated, or you don't feel respected, or situations that are making you uncomfortable. And where we don't show up for ourselves and where we're not accountable is where we claim that we're all right when we're not. So we tolerate situations and we listen to things that are offending us or hurting us or not good for us, but we say that we don't mind. It's that inauthenticity that we naturally have because maybe we don't feel safe, we're fearful of conflict rather than seeing it as conflict resolution. We're not aware that maybe it's good to protect ourselves from others, or to teach others that maybe certain ways they're being is not good for us, or certain conversations or topics or situations we don't want to be around or exposed to. It's where we tolerate and pretend that something's not affecting us when it is, and it can be quite hard to turn it around. But the first thing is to notice if you're doing it, because it becomes autopilot. It becomes so normal that we don't even question it. You know, you could call it the stiff upper lip. Us British are so good at, where, you know, it's all about how we appear to others and being, you know, awfully respectful when it might be at our own cost. And, you know, another one is where we're taught that we're selfish to have our own needs. It all links into that. So we don't say we have them. We deny that we feel them, because rather than seeing healthy self-respect and self-care and knowing how to protect yourself from harmful situations, we actually believe that we're selfish for having a need, or it's bad of us to think differently to others. So being emotionally accountable will get you to your best path and your best life the quickest. It will filter out people and let them vibrate out of your system that shouldn't be there. People might be great to start with, they might not be great in the end, and it's knowing, oh, what am I vibing with here? What can I feel? What can I sense that doesn't feel good? And taking action on it. It doesn't have to be dramatic, it doesn't have to be challenging, and it doesn't have to be defensive or argumentative. That's not what emotional accountability is. But emotional accountability is that I'm not okay when you speak to me like that, or that hurts me when you say something like that. So you're actually showing people it's not okay. How they then work with that is up to them. And if they won't work with that, then maybe they're not your tribe. And when we're being emotionally accountable and we're protecting ourselves, we are willing to let people go that are not vibing with us, that don't make us feel good. We're not clinging with attachment, anxious attachment and avoidance to people that aren't good for us anymore. We know what's good for us and we know what's not. And the key is that we're willing to take action on that. Have a great weekend, everybody.